Yo, what's up guys? Pogs here, back with another video after my month-long hiatus, something around that. So, sorry for the lack of uploads, I've just been busy with mock exams and revising and all that. So I haven't had much time to do Yu-Gi-Oh! But we're back with another hero deck list. Like I've said before, my personal favourite deck of all time. So why wouldn't I do another deck list on it? Uh, I am slowly getting back into the game. I've fell out of it a bit because I've sold my tier elements and I'm getting kind of bored of it at the moment. But with this new ban list, which is in effect 1st of December, which is 6 days. Yeah, 6 days because it's the 25th day of this recording. I'm going to be building Flunderies. So that is going to be on its way soon. And obviously I'll do a deck list on it. But right now we're on about heroes. So I feel like heroes is a decent matchup, a little bit decent matchup in the current format just because of Darklaw. There's some hero players have adapted the deck lists to Darklaw Turbo and putting in Destiny Hero draw hand, so you can guarantee 2 cards banished out the hand already. But enough of that, let's get straight into my deck list. So to begin with, we play 3 Stratos, standard, just normal searcher of the deck. And wouldn't replace it for anything else. Next, we got 2 Shadow Mist. If you play Darklaw Turbo, definitely mandatory. Just so you can search your mask change out quicker. And some Darklaw Turbo lists, they're playing like 3 mask change and 3 mask change too, just for the higher chance of seeing it. But definitely really good, especially with the search of any hero. And then last the Elemental Hero Liquid Soldiers, standard again. Just draw 2, discard 1. Everybody loves it. Helps in the grind game as well. Next for the Destiny Heroes, we play 2 Destiny Hero Militias. Why would you play any less, really? You'd play 3 if it was at 3, but never going to come back. It's too broken in other decks as well. You get played more in other decks than it would in actual heroes. You play the 1 Denier, the 3rd Melee, which isn't the Melee. It's really good. Recycle Melees back into deck. And then just get more resources. Next, Destiny Hero Plasma. Really good in a lot of matchups nowadays, especially with Sprite, Flunderies, Draco Slayers. They could all still be running about at your locals, and Plasma is just really good. Just negate any effects on the board. It's just Skull Drain on legs, really. So hero players can't really play with Skull Drainers. They all rely on onboard effects. But with Plasma, it's Skull Drain on legs that only affects your opponent. So why wouldn't you play it? Especially against Flunder, which do rely on onboard effects. Next, we've got the Dark Angel. Still play it, why not? The Dark Angel looks really nice if you know your opponent isn't playing buy steals, or if they don't draw the buy steals. Next, for the Vision Heroes, we play Triple Faris. Standard again. Why wouldn't you play 3? Just simply get more resources. You go +2 off it, I believe. Don't know, I might be doing some bad maths there. Don't take my word for it. Next, we play 2 Vion. People say this is the best normal summon of the deck. I would debate on it. I'd say it depends on your opening hand, to be fair. If you got Stratos with another hero, then it's definitely Stratos. But if you got just Vion, then it is definitely Vion. And then the one brick that everybody hates seeing in the opening hand, Increase. I might start playing 2 of this card just because I hate seeing it in my opening hand. Because why? You don't want it in your opening hand, you need it in deck. It's just a garnet. Next, onto our spells. We play the biggest ash bait to ever exist. The hero lives. Definitely need a rarity to put mine. Just up to ultras or secrets, to be fair, because I can't be doing with the commons. Next, we got 3 Fusion Destiny. Turbo out DPE. Who wouldn't want to? Look, I know it ain't that good in a format like this, but it certainly is against some matchups. Because why wouldn't you want to turbo out DPE and Dystopia for time? Next, we play Triple Mask Change. Just Dark Law, Anki, Acid, Blast. It's all just really good. We play Double Poly and Miracle Fusion. Double Poly is really good because sometimes just the one in deck isn't good enough. And then Miracle Fusion is really good. To be fair, I don't have it in my extra deck right now, but the fusion that came out with Pair of the Elements is really good late game. And especially Wake Up Your E-Hero, which we'll get next March. Really good late game. And for the last non-staple spell in the deck, we've got Reinforcement of the Army. Just add Vion, add Stratos, add practically any hero in the deck. Next, for our staples, we've got 3 DD Crow. Personally, I'd go 3 Magnamut and 1 Juice Worm, but I traded off my 1 Magnamut and 1 Juice Worm with a Sarna, however it's pronounced, for a Lightning Storm and an Evenly with some other stuff, because I'd get more usage out of them than the boy steals. Because the decks that I'm playing don't run the boy steals because it doesn't work with them. Next, we play Super Poly because birds are appearing more often. Birds are appearing more at my locals. It's semi-good a bit against tiers. They'll just revolve themselves or trigger. There's a few Sprite. There's a few rogue decks, so it's just really good against them. Next, we play Triple Rivalry. Just really good for the matchup. Well, no, really good with Dark Angel, and I guess it does stop tiers a bit. It stops Draco Slayers a lot. Also, I learned Wednesday from a mate. And for the last 3 cards in the deck, it is Imperb. I'd definitely replace these with 2 Triple Tactics. So then you'd get your 3 Magnamut, 1 Juice Worm, and then 2 Triple Tactics. But right now, I'm lending out my Triple Tactics to a mate while he plays Draco Slayers. Next, for the extra deck, to begin with the links, we play 1 Wonder Driver, Recycle Mask Change, Recycle Poly, Recycle Super Poly, Miracle Fusion, all just really good. And then 2 Cross Crusader, just really good for the deck. Revive 8 Destiny Heroes, just revive, DPA, Mali, Denier. Next, for Elemental Heroes, that we don't play as Super Poly targets. Sunrise, Search Miracle Fusion, and then Ab-Zero board, wipe your opponent's monsters, or an entire board wipe with Mask Zero Acid, which I really like about it, to be fair. Next, for Destiny Heroes, we play the one DPA and the one Dystopia. Dystopia for time, and then DPA is just really good to have in the first place. Look, why wouldn't you have it, to be fair? Then for Masked Heroes, we play one Dark Claw, one Blast for back row, and one Acid for back row. Dark Claw, it's just pretty standard anyways. A lot of decks can't play through all the stuff getting banished. Blast puts your opponent's back row back into hand, and Acid just wipes the back row as a whole. So Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon in Branded Despia. Next for us, Super Poly targets are Hero Super Poly targets, Great Tornado for stuff like Wind Barrier Statue, and then Escarado, which I guess you could replace nowadays with something else. It depends on your locals, really. I've just had it in there since I've had it because I haven't updated this list much, to be fair. I changed it once since I got the card. And then for our actual Super Poly targets, we've got the one Dragastapalia, the one Muddragon of the Swamp, and then for the last Super Poly target we play Garura. Definitely one of the best Super Poly targets ever released, and just beats a lot of decks. Helped me beat Marincester once coming up in time. I Super Poly these Marincest cards, and then time was called, giving me the win. So for your side deck, like I've said before, you shouldn't really copy mine unless it was a side deck for like a big event like a YCS or an OTS championship where you know people that you've never met before or faced will be appearing. But this is semi-based for locals, but the things that are definitely replacing it is Darkcrawler, as it isn't very useful this format. If anything, I think you'd put something in like Silent Graveyard, which is good. You've got Darkcrawler, you got Solemn Judgment, just a good going first card. Like Darkcrawler is good going second against rogue decks. Next, Double Lightning Storm with a Harpies, it's really good. And with Darkcrawler, I'll replace it with something like Evenly Matched. Next, play 3 Ghost Spells. Look, it's good to stop the Shizu cards and the Medora, Keldo, Agado, and Kelbeck. And for the last 3 cards, really good going first, especially in some matchups. We got Anti-Spell Fragrance, just to know your opponent using spells, especially against Branded. They're absolutely hated, no Branded Fusion. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe, as it inspires me to do more of this, and hopefully I'll be able to upload more soon, and we might possibly get Dueling content this Sunday or Monday. So thank you all, and I'll see you all in the next one. So peace.